What's up, ladies and gentlemen and viewers of the World Wide Web? This is Toon 215, and right now we're going to be doing a walking nighttime tour in North Philly. I apologize if the image quality is a little bit grainy, a little too dark. That's why sometimes I avoid doing nighttime tours, because the camera that I'm using to do these tours isn't the best in low light. And although I do have some pretty good low light cameras, they require me to install lenses and all that stuff, and the gadget becomes a lot larger than what I'm using right now. I'm using a chest cam. It is approximately 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you can see, the ground's wet because it was raining. It's still drizzling right now as we speak. I have on a hoodie. I got on an umbrella. Yeah, I figured that I at least give you guys an opportunity to see what the neighborhood looks like at night. Right now we're on Palethorpe. We're in West Kensington. We're just gonna walk around. I don't have no place in specific I wanna go. We're on the 2500 block of Palethorpe Street. Yeah, these video files have been holding me back from doing multiple uploads like how I used to. I've been trying to shoot everything in 4K, but unfortunately that hasn't been working out too well. 4K is a lot larger file to manage. I'm shooting this in 4K. It sounds like they're arguing over here. Shout out to the homie Toon. Hopefully this umbrella does the job. Yeah, they're over there arguing. Well, that's how we start out the walking tour, y'all. Little argument, little dispute in the neighborhood. Yeah, I got a mask on, I got a hoodie on. It's a little chilly, it's breezy. I got two hoodies on, I got some sweatpants on. I got some basketball shorts under the sweatpants. Yeah, it's kind of chilly. The rain cooled everything down. And since it's nighttime, I don't have the camera set to the widest angle. When I set it to the widest angle, it doesn't pick up the low light too well. So I got it set in the medium angle. So you guys aren't seeing as wide a view as you normally would see when I do the daytime walking tours. It might also look a little bit more jumpy. I do apologize. This is a nighttime walking tour, so I gotta, like, you know, adjust to the low light situation. They're building a new house right here. I want to show you guys this house they built right here on this little block. We're on Phillip Street. I think this is the 2500 block of Phillip. There used to be a gas station here back in the day. I think there was a Hess gas station here when I was a kid coming up, and then they shut down. Then it was like an empty, abandoned gas station for many years. And most recently, they tried a couple car dealerships here, but it doesn't seem like they flourish too well. We're passing Hazard Street. It's the 200 block of Hazard Street on my right-hand side. Check it out. It's a really small block. I actually had a childhood friend that I went to elementary school with named Georgie. And I believe he was from right around the corner, where the argument was at. I know his mom and his sister lived there, but I believe he used to live here at some period or another. He passed away. They shot him. They killed him. Look at, they're building this brand new house right here. See it? 3-story on a 2-story block. It stands out, doesn't it? All right, we're now approaching American Street. Somebody spray painted Trump back blue. That sounds cryptic, huh? Trump back blue. All right, we're on American Street now. American Street has been revitalized. All that center island wasn't there. With all that grass and stuff, that wasn't there before. There, they got Trump 2020. Bike lane shifts right. Eileen's Tire Shop. This was another tire shop. It was owned by, to my knowledge, some Hispanic brothers, but I believe someone from the Middle East. His name is Eileen. He owns that large building and now this. So I have so many options on where I could go. I can go straight. I can go left. I think I want to take you guys. Let's go straight. Let's go straight. Just to show you guys some of, I guess, Cambria. I don't know, Cambria. It's up to me to be the tour guide here, right? It's a little wet out, so it's not gonna be many people out. You know, it's not gonna be like incredible amount of people out. It's not like it's a warm summer night. Wow, you can hear the turbo in that truck. That truck had a whistle. It whistled. Wow, you hear that whistle? That whistle sounds crazy. They're going into Wendy's. There's a Wendy's right here. And Wendy's is hiring, guys. That's what the sign says. Now hiring. Haven't you guys noticed how many places are hiring nowadays? I feel like nowadays, more places are hiring than ever before. Seriously. That's how I feel. Like 10 years ago, trying to look for a job would have been a little rough. Right now, it's the perfect time to look for employment. Because every place is hiring, y'all. Yeah, we just passed Wendy's. There's a Checkers right here. There's a McDonald's. There's a Rite Aid. All right, we're approaching Lehigh. We're on Lehigh and American Street. I'm gonna cross the street right here. It's very windy. That's why I layered up. Yeah, it's no joke. Look at it, it's windy. Like the wind is blowing the whole umbrella. Where should I go? Through the gas station? Through the left? I'm gonna go through the left. It looks like a discreet little tiny block, huh? Yeah, he was getting ready to lay down. He was making like a little area with a bag to lay down. Keeps him away from the rain, you know, because there's a little awning. Right now we're still on Phillip Street. We just crossed Lehigh, but we're on the opposite side of Phillip. We got garage on my right. We got some residential homes on my right. This big building right here is called Congresso. It's a building that's supposed to empower Latin and or minorities, because they also, you know, serve the African American communities and or Black American. They serve a variety of cultures actually, but I know it's Congreso, Unidos, Latinos, something like that. So it's primarily like a Latin-based nonprofit. And this building was abandoned for many years. It was a factory, like in, I would say, when? What y'all think? People from Philly. This was abandoned, what, like 2001, 2002, or 2000, like 99, and then Congresso bought it and they hooked it up. Yeah, they hooked it up, and now, you know, they do everything from like workforce development. They had after school programs there. I know, because when I was in high school, I had went to a program in there. Yeah, they do a lot of different services. There's a bar on my right hand side. They're in there jamming.
Oh, this is funny. Yo, I said we can't fuck this one up.
All right, we're gonna cross on this red light. My leg itch. You ever got an itch at the most randomest places? That always happens to me. Like I be getting itches at the most randomest places, like my ear, the side of my head, my inner leg, my lower back. I just be getting these random little teeny weeny itches. All right, we're on Somerset right now, y'all. I'm gonna walk up this little block because I think, you know, you guys might appreciate it. Right now we're back on Halethorpe Street. Right now we're in Fairhill, aka Fairhill Badlands. 2800 block of Halethorpe Street. This lot on my right is supposed to be like a PPA lot, but for many years it's just been like a local neighborhood residential parking lot. It does have the PPA branding on the billboard there, but yeah. Shout out to Lou Rock, Lou Rock's area. Lou Rock, Twig. On the next block, we got 450 Lex, Gmo, the whole squad. I'm going to sidewalk because there's a car right in the middle of the street. Got the little shorty ladder right here. Surprised that they left that out on a chain. You guys hear the little wind chimes? The wind chimes letting you know that it's super duper windy. Every time I hear wind chimes, it makes me think of like a horror movie, like some Jeepers Creepers type stuff. Alright, right now we're on Cambria. We're about to hit Hancock and Cambria. On my left hand side, we got the Super Deli, Nuevo Amanecer, or yeah, Amanecer. I think that's how they say it. I've never been too good with the Spanish pronunciation. So right now, we're in what some people consider Cambria County. It's not literally a county, but it's Cambria Street. And the locals from around here, yeah, a little bit rough. You know, I used to hang right here in the corner that we just walked by. Shot a couple episodes out here. Street Scrapers. And I used to hang out here every day. Coincidentally, right? But people get shot in this neighborhood on this very street right here. There's footage, plenty of footage, CCTV footage of people shooting people, having like from yards away shootouts. People been killed on this corner. Yeah, it happens. I actually lost my uncle on the next block on Howard and Cambria. Rest in peace, Angel. Yeah. A lot of people won't come through here, but I don't know. I was always drawn to this neighborhood when I was younger.
They hit you with that Mack truck deluxe, dickhead.
There's a bunch of throw up on the ground. I think they was drinking. It was starting to rain, y'all. Like even worse than it was when we started. Because when we started, it was spritzing like a Sierra mist. It was spritzing, but now it's actually drizzling. Yeah, it was raining all day today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. And I ain't got nothing for tomorrow. So that's why I decided to just jump out and say, let me just take one for the team. Let me go for a nighttime walk. You know what I mean? Let me just go for a little nighttime walk just so that you guys can actually get some footage for tomorrow, or by the time y'all watching this, for today. Oh man, you see Toon out here in some strong winds. All right, we're on Masher in Indiana. Indiana goes to my left, Gurney goes to my right. I have so many options. I'm gonna probably just go straight across the street. We're gonna cross Masher Street. Yeah, I think the little homie threw up because I just walked over a bunch of throw up and they were all cracking on him and he had his head between his legs. They were probably having some type of get together and he overdrunk. I already know that feeling. The feeling when you get real close to the toilet and the toilet becomes your best friend. You gotta lay on the bathroom floor sick. All right, I can go straight or I can go right. I think I'm gonna go right. We're about to pass the 3,000 block of Waterloo. I'm sorry, I said 300. In case you guys are wondering what a block like this looks like, this one mainly has just garages. Mainly garages. And over here, that's the railroad tracks that go down there. They used to throw cars down there back in the day, like burn cars and everything. As of a couple years ago, it was like a shooting gallery down there. Meaning they would go down there and utilize their substance. But somebody bought the railroad tracks, a big entity, and they cleaned up the tracks. A lot of those people you see on the Kensington, not all of them, but some of them are veterans from the tracks. Meaning that they were around in the era when they used to go down there and shoot up at the tracks. This is the 3,000 block of Howard Street. There's houses on my left-hand side, a factory on my right-hand side. Yeah, a lot of those people didn't utilize their substance in the wide open. Yeah, some of them would always, hide. Nowadays, there's not many places for them to hide and do it at. So they end up doing it right in the open, Look at this. We got a Buddha. We got the Joker. We got Jesus. Look at that Joker. That Joker looks decent, right? What's up, Pop? Look at this Grim Reaper. We on Hope Street, the 3,000 block of Hope Street. And that gentleman right there was pretty much shooting up. Yeah. He was on Hope Street, probably lost all hope. And he was shooting up next to the Grim Reaper. That's powerful. There's a CRX. I remember seeing the CRX in the Civic group. That was one of the only rear wheel drive CRXs in Philly. That was an autism build. As you can see, they got like the rainbow puzzles. Yep. I got the Z3 fenders. That was a drag car. And it had, I believe, a Chevy motor in it. Yeah. Rear wheel drive, y'all. For those of you who don't know, CRXs, they're front wheel drive. Hondas are front wheel drive. The only Honda that came in rear wheel drive, to my knowledge, is what? The S2000, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Somebody give me some support. I mean, I'm a fan of the S2000, but yeah, I believe the S2000 is one of the only rear wheel drive monsters that they have. We're passing Front and Tusculum and it's raining. It's starting to rain even more. And now I'm walking into the zone where people are going to be utilizing out in the open. And they do this in the daytime. But right now it's nighttime, so you might see a little bit more of it. I don't know, give or take. Gotta be careful what I step on too. I got sneakers on. I don't want to step on an open syringe. You know what I mean? Keeping my eyes on the ground to make sure I ain't stepping on nothing funny. Up, there's a bunch of syringes all over this ground right here. You see? It's like when you walk around here, you need to walk around with like hazmat boots or like steel toe boots. I'm gonna make this left right here. We just came off of Tusculum. I'm gonna go up A Street. This is A Street. You can hear the music from afar playing in Philadelphia, especially come spring, summer, and even fall. People play music many hours of the night, late hours. I'm talking about 11, 12 p.m., sometimes 1 a.m., 2, 3 a.m. Depends on what's the occasion. If it's a birthday party, you better not have work the next day because they're gonna be playing music all night. Yep. And it's something that people are accustomed to, including myself. Because when I grew up, you know, here, and still to this day, because remember, I still reside in North Philly. Still to this day, at wee hours of the night, 12, 1, 2 in the morning, you wake up mid-dream and you hear music. Yep. All right, it looks like they got a little fire out here. Wow, it's so smoky. Yeah, they set a little fire here in order, I guess, to stay warm. Cut up Swanson. We got porches now. Some of the porches are open, some of the porches are closed. Get out the street because we got traffic coming. I got a food market on my right hand side, closed down though. What's up, bro? Yeah, super duper windy right now. All right, we're passing the 3000 block of A Street. I can go up to like A and Westmoreland, which was a popping spot back in the day. I can go Up here, I think up here is a little droughted. I'm gonna go up here. It's more dense. Once we pass this block, there's a lot on my left and there's a lot on my right. But once we pass this block right here, we'll get back to more residential homes. We're about to hit Allegheny. If we keep walking like 4 or 5 minutes to my right, we'll be at Kensington and Allegheny. A lot of people, they become concerned for me, which I understand and I kindly appreciate it, about my well-being when I travel through the area with a camera. And many people don't want me to go back to Kensington because of my well-being. I'm not really worried about that when it comes to capturing footage, especially in Kensington. I feel comfortable walking under there. For those of you guys who didn't get the memo several months ago, I'm not going under that main area of the avenue where the crisis is at most. Not because I don't want to, but it's because I don't want to glorify what's happening under there. You know, it's like putting in a cheat code. Some people go for the easy route, you know. I like to go for the complicated route. Like there was the MCM content. We're on Wishart. There was the there's the chinos right here. There was the MCM content managers on YouTube that would try to contact me for years. We can help your channel grow. We can help your channel grow. Join us, join us. And for many years, I just ignored them and said, no, thank you. I'll go the slow and steady route, right? Join us, join our program. No, thank you, sir. We can get you 10,000 views in a day. No, thank you, sir, right? Well, same rule applies with what's happening under there. That's an easy way to grow, believe it or not. Moralistically, like when it comes to morals, I mean, I guess it depends on your character. Do you feel comfortable having your whole channel be based under that L? I personally don't, which is why I'm not under there every day, or I'm not going to go under there again until 2021. So I've been saving the hell under the L for 2021. Because at the beginning of this year, I told myself, and I told the viewers of the World Wide Web, we're in Allegheny, y'all, we're in A in Allegheny, that I wasn't gonna go under that little strip until when? 2021. Because a few people thought that I was capitalizing, or I was trying to grow my channel off of what's happening under there. And food for thought, there's several channels who grew overnight utilizing footage from under the avenue. Yep. You know, and I'm not one to judge, you know, it's none of my business. But that's pretty much the scenario. Like, all I gotta do is keep walking right. Walk right several blocks, and boom, I'm in the midst of it. You know? But I don't know. It don't sit well with me. It don't sit well. I guess I'm a different type of character. I may be a cartoon, but I'm a different type of cartoon character, you know? When I documented that, when I did that video called The Open Drug Market, I didn't know it was gonna get, you know, that many views. I didn't know it was gonna reach the masses. When I create these videos, it's not like I game the system. Like I know, oh boy, this one's gonna be a hit. I create videos just to create them. You know? Whatever I feel like in the midst of the moment, that's what I go off of. For passing Willard. But yeah, I don't really, you know, try to like calculate what's gonna work. In fact, let's cut down Willard. Cause I've been through Westmoreland a dozen times. Probably not with y'all at night, but on daytime tours, we go. Oh, there you go, a shot. You heard that? A block away from where we were just at. See that? See how timing works? Now, if I hear another couple cracks, then yeah. It depends on the distance of the crack and the decibel. Because it could be a small firearm, like a 9, little 22 or something. Or it could just be firework. Because we got 4th of July around the corner. See, like that vehicle that just slowed down right there in front of us? You got to be wise. It's a difference from being smart and a difference from being stupid. So I'm going to pay attention to what this vehicle is doing. Okay, it looks pretty good. There was an episode of Parking Wars shot right up the block from here on the next block. I believe we're on Kip. Yep, we're on Kip Street. On the next block, if you look at Parking Wars, there was a dude who got his little 4-door EF Civic booted. He was mad. That's that block right there. Somebody was just running that way. Some dude was just running that way, behind me. We're next to Stetson. This is Stetson Middle School. But yeah, so that's the reasoning behind it. I hear that every so often, every couple videos. Why you don't go to Kensington, Toon? Or Toon, you better not go back to Kensington. They might steal your camera. Bro, we're in Kensington right now. That's too tight right there. I was trying to squeeze through. Yeah, we're in Kensington right now. Right now we're on B in Westmoreland. Google it, put it in the map. B in Westmoreland. Zoom out and see what it comes up as. Yeah, we're in Kensington, y'all. A lot of people think that Kensington is only the L. No, negative. It's not only the L. Kensington is an actual neighborhood. Yes, under the L, it's called Kensington Avenue, but that's not the only part of Kensington. That's just like a 5-6 block, strip. It's not even radius, it's like a strip. Although recently, on like Custer Street and all those little side blocks, Jasper and all that, there has been a little activity. But yeah, we're passing Rose Hill. We're on Westmoreland and Rose Hill. That's a nice little dirty block. You heard me? I said, that's a nice little dirty block. Let me walk through this block because I know sometimes y'all be intrigued by how much trash be in some of these areas. Sometimes there'll be a lot of dumping like this. Look at all this dumping. You see how quiet it is at night on this block? That's why people would dump here. Yeah. That's why people would dump here. And it don't even be the locals. It's not like somebody from across the street or that lives up the block comes here and dumps. Sometimes it just be people with pickup trucks, people who do clean outs. Yeah, it'd be random people, they come through. And this is a perfect spot to get rid of their stuff without having to pay the disposable fee or the disposal fee. This right here on my left-hand side is pretty much overgrown trees and grass and stuff like that because there was some tracks up there. I think they ended up not using them anymore. Yeah, if you look straight up, I don't know if you guys can see. It's so dark, you can't really see nothing. Yeah, the harsh reality is anything can happen to you anywhere. You could be in Bel Air and something could happen to you. You could be in Miami and something could happen to you. Yep. I had watched the news report. They were in, where were they? They were in like one of the most popular, ritziest places in California. I can't think of it right now. Beverly Hills, there you go. We're in Allegheny right now. They were in Beverly Hills, and in the middle of daytime, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 dudes jumped out of a vehicle with firearms and stuck this dude up for a $300,000 watch. It was basically like a heist. Middle of daytime in Beverly Hills. Yep. It goes to show you, it'll happen anywhere. Yeah, he's chilling on his e-scooter. Wow, look at this vehicle. They busted up the front window. You see it? Wow. We're on C in Allegheny. Available. Industrial redevelopment opportunity. They're selling that big lot that's right here. And there's a big factory there too that was abandoned. I actually went inside there. We're on Allegheny. Passing Arbor Street. Now we're about to hit Bolden at. Wow, look at this. Look what's on the floor. A black air gun box. Somebody bought an air gun, which is a CO2 gun. This is probably like a regular airsoft pump act. They bought it. They probably got it from like the flea market, because that's where they sell them at, like the Grand Marketplace, or you can get them from eBay. And it's black. It looks realistic, and they're probably going to commit a few robberies with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the thing is, when you got a gun pressed up against you, you don't know what's real and what's fake. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I've had some heavy duty CO2 blowback BB guns that blow out hollow tips, lead tips, metal tips. Like they'll go through 40 bottles, they'll go through metal, they'll go through glass. And the gun itself is actually heavy, like a real firearm. And they blow back, and they got weight. So nowadays, you can't really tell what you're being robbed with, you know? That goes to show you. We got Elkin Elementary School across the street. I was here like 2 weeks ago on an e-scooter tour. I was riding through here. They had this whole little area kind of shut down. Those cops in the street. Like if you go look at my e-scooter tour, you'll see it. I think a young gentleman passed away right here. Yeah, there's a lot of balloons and stuff. They did like a little in memory of. So right now we're about 2 blocks away from Kensington and Allegheny. The most I'll give y'all is I walk up Allegheny, but I'm not gonna cut through Kensington just yet with the camera because I'm not pressed on it. But for some apparent reason, there's a lot of people from all over the world that become obsessed with this particular area of Philly. They judge Philly based off this. It never ceases to amaze me that my fellow earthlings, my fellow human beings, my fellow viewers of the World Wide Web, not all of them, but some of them, would judge a whole entire city, 120 something square miles, off of like a 0.3 mile, not even a full mile strip. That's not even a full mile. That's like a quarter mile. So they judge the whole entire city off of this one little area. Philadelphia's pretty big. And you know, surprisingly, there's a lot of nice neighborhoods in Philly. We got this church here for anybody that cares. New Testament church. I know I got a lot of viewers that actually like churches, you know what I mean? I'm gonna cross right here. I'm gonna get on the right side. Oh, traffic. Looking for my chapstick. Looking for my new Ford Maverick. I think that's how the Malibu Most Wanted song went. I'm across the street still. I'm past East Street. Yeah, so it never ceases to amaze me, man. There's people who they base their whole channels off of this little strip right here. Literally, the whole channel be based off of this. And I'd be like, what, bro? Like, I'm from this area and my whole channel isn't even based off of this. Yeah, there be people that be coming from all over. You know, I guess if that's your goal, like Pokemon trying to catch them one, catch them all, then I understand. Like, if you come here once, twice, and you dabble, you know, you come here once, twice, you capture it just to have it in your catalog, and then you move forward. There's people that, like, their whole catalog is Kensington. We're on Allegheny right now. We're approximately, what, 2 blocks away. Well, I would say a block and a half. We're a block and a half away from all the action, quote unquote action. This umbrella's about to come apart too. That's how strong this wind is. It's pushing. We're about to pass Panda, Chinese, and American food right here on F Street. We're passing the 3100 block of Weymouth. My mom used to live right here on this block, Custer Street. She used to live in 3 blocks in this area. Custer, Willard, and Westmoreland. Yeah, we just passed my mom's old block. But I done told y'all that before. I literally went through the block and showed y'all her house. We got a convenience store. Nice convenience store on my right. So we got the police right here stationed, which is refreshing because I don't see them here often. So if we walk straight up this block right here, we'll be right under the L. That'll give us prime viewage to what's happening right now. I had my uncle who got shot around the corner on F Street. We literally just passed the Chinese store. Like a block away on my left side is where he was shot at. That corner store right there, Carmen Grocery, she donated a good amount of funds towards his funeral. Yeah. We my mom and my folks, they went through the neighborhood and they went to the stores that he used, because he was young. Because when he passed away, I was 15, he was 22. He got killed 2 weeks before his 23rd birthday. So I lived to be older than him. But he was pretty good, you know, to the people in the community. So when he used to go to the store, they always knew him. They recognized him. So when my folks went and told him that he passed away, she was devastated and she donated some cash towards the funeral, which was thoughtful, you know. It was thoughtful. Yeah, and this is it, guys. We're like right here next to K&A. Yeah, we're right here. We're on Allegheny. That's Kensington. I'm gonna turn here so y'all can see this block. This is Potter Street, 3100 block of Potter. We got the transit police here. I see needles on the floor. I gotta be careful too. But right now we're at Kensington and Allegheny. So this is pretty much prime time viewers. So if I wanted to be a vulture, I can just cut right and walk the strip, which I got. Well, I'm gonna walk the strip to go home, but I'm just not gonna capture it. I could walk that way. I could literally walk all throughout the neighborhood. Yeah, I'm across the street for y'all. I'm gonna go back to G Street, and according to our time, we got about 5 minutes left on the clock. So yeah, I think this will sum it up. But this is a little walk through the hood like at nighttime, you know. We're walking by Shelbourne. A little rest in peace memorial. That's one rest in peace memorial. And then I think we're about to walk up on another rest in peace memorial right here at this corner. Yeah, there's another one right here on the right-hand side, another Rest in Peace memorial. All right, we're on G Street, G and Allegheny. I'm crossing Allegheny.
And what I'm saying right now.
Yeah, y'all, man. I'm about to walk the whole L back to the crib. You know what I mean? I'm about to walk through the belly of the beast. But this is just to show you guys an example how I could dip and dabble around the outskirts of the main area, but I choose not to focus on the area on purpose. It's not by accident, it's by design. I'm going to grow this channel this year without having to show people, you know what I mean? Like up close and up front, doing all types of random stuff, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I want to say thank you guys all for showing some support. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Show some love. Comment in the comment section. Share this video if you can. Every share goes a long way. Leave a thumbs up. Every thumbs up is like a donation. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all your help. Don't forget, sharing is caring. Only you can help the channel grow. With that being said, this is your homeboy, Mr. Toon. Toon be chilling. Hey, don't forget, cop up on your Toon 215 merch. Y'all see the time. It's 11:14. It's about to be 11:15. Yeah, check it out. It's that Toon 215 exclusive merch. But yeah, Toon 215, Toon Dollars, Toon Ski, Toonism, Bad Toon, Toonage, Toon 1, Tuner, Super Toon, Bad Toon. I think I said Bad Toon. Tunicalifragilisticexpialidocious, and I'm tuning out. Have a blessed day, everyone.